Hi, this is Cynthia Ortiz. It is January 2nd, 2022. These are the Charles Perry Stalker podcast. Mr. Perry, listen to me very carefully when I say this. Leave me the fuck alone. You know, you're typing in my phone, drive, and then you're typing in my phone, I'm fine. Listen, what does, I don't care what you think, you weren't asked. What part of that don't you get, Mr. Perry? I don't care what you think, you weren't asked. You know what you were asked to do? Get the fuck out of my phone. Get the fuck out of my business. Get the fuck out of my life. Ringtone Richard, you were recorded 50 plus times talking about you need to get my ringtone. What's more important, getting my ringtone or I end up dead and on the first 48? You have pissed my guys off. I have police helping me, not TPD. I live in Tulsa. That's a shame. You guys pissed our guys off today big time. Perry pestered me all fucking day. Pestered and pestered and pestered and pestered. Mr. Perry, no one cares what you think. You were not asked. He wasn't asked what he thought either. Everybody's very disturbed that you haven't sat down and figured out that there's a reason guys don't do what you do. Peep, hack, bother, pester, just like him. There's a reason guys don't act like that, and it's illegal to do that. You are not on a date, sir. You are making me feel raped. You're breaking the law. This is a criminal victim relationship and nothing else. I didn't ask you what you think. We don't socialize. You weren't invited into my life here. You were told to get the fuck off me. You need to start understanding words. You're making everybody mad, like a motherfucker. So when we quote you, look, what you think and what you feel doesn't matter. You're breaking the law, sir. I don't like you. Where's Jacqueline when you're bothering me? What? You need to start accounting for your time. What did you do with your time all day? Who saw you doing it? Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Listen to this.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey, men. Leave women the fuck alone.
What part of that don't you get? No one cares what you think. You were not asked. What part of that don't you get? How is it possible you're not so fucking embarrassed by the weirdo that you are? Mr. Perry, it is illegal to peep. It is illegal to hack. It is illegal to stalk. Because it's disgusting and it disturbs everybody that you don't know that. And that you're not embarrassed. I don't care if you're fine. Didn't ask you. I'm not fine. You're making me feel raped. Get off me. You embarrass the hell out of me.
When they're in public,
this is normal. He's normal.
You don't.
What he says, sir, is normal. You're not. You disgust me. I don't like you. It doesn't matter what you think. I said get out of my life. Don't fucking tell me what to do. 1 minute you're asking who told you. How'd you find out? You spent weeks putting something together to hurt me in Manford? But the thing is you also took all my money so I couldn't even go. And then you did it again. You guys had my car dealer staked out all week. Why the fuck would you do that? I had no plans to go there. None. Mr. Perry, and then you type in my phone drive. Drive where? Are you trying to coax me out like you did Mike Neely when you coaxed him to Pensacola? You always you sit around all day planning tragedy and bothering people. It's not normal. Everybody's very disturbed that you're not embarrassed by the sicko that you are. No one asked you how you feel. You weren't asked. You were told to get the fuck out of my life. You don't have a choice. When you guys get caught, when you're told on, it's because everybody's sick of you. We're all sick of you. No one asked you how you feel. No one asked you what you think. Nobody asked you what you want. You're violating me. When you violate me, you get caught. When you violate me, you get caught. When you violate me, you get caught. McNamara email was the first. It's been that way every day since. When you violate me, you get caught. You never get a date. I can't stand you. When a woman doesn't want you back, you don't have a relationship. Don't force yourself on me anymore. When you violate me, you get caught. More than ever in your lives. How many times were you caught before you met me, sir? How many after? Remember who it is fucking that you're talking to when you start telling me what to do. And how you feel. I'm fine. I was like, oh my God, he's just typing that in my phone. I'm fine. No one asked you. No one cares. Get the fuck out of my phone. Drive where? You drive. Get the fuck out of my life. Get the fuck out of my phone. Fuck off. And remember who it is you're talking to when you start trying to boss me around and butt in. This guy's normal. Everybody else is like him. They think you're disturbed. You're making people mad. So are you, Richard, because you're more worried about my ringtone than my life. Everybody has watched me sacrifice to help Officer Neely because he didn't do it. You don't kill someone in a beatdown and have no mark on you. There's no way. He was drugged. I said that. What police department told me Mike Neely didn't kill anyone? He was drugged. And he, by the way, wasn't tested till they got him to the hospital. How did I know that, Charles Perry? How did I know that, you little freak? How did I know that? You're telling me drive? I'm fine. Oh my God. You are telling me? What police department told me, TPD? They didn't tell you. You didn't see them calling you up. They told me. Because Mr. Perry's been under investigation for a long time. And the guys helping me are very, very smart. They can get information very quickly. And everybody, Mr. Perry, is deeply disturbed by your behavior. And your delusion and your mental illness is squirting out your ears and bothering us. I'm not fine. I won't be till you're in jail and not a threat to me anymore. Not an invasion of my privacy anymore. And the more you violate me and the more you violate the law, the easier it is to get information as to what you're about to do. Because what I could have done on the 18th, when I had plans to go to Manford, actually I didn't have plans to go to Manford. Actually, my family lives in Sand Springs. It's close to Manford. I don't have to go to Manford to get there. But you guys spent weeks putting something together there? Is that what am I to understand that? That's what my guys tell me. But you also took my money, so I didn't have the money to go. But then I could have done a couple of Uber Eats deliveries and gotten enough gas. But while I'm trying to figure all that out, and Perry was pestering and pestering and pestering and pestering and threatening me and threatening me and threatening me, and I was dealing with that. My guys go, don't go. He's going to hurt you. Sit it, chill. Go home and chill and don't move. It's not safe. So you guys spent weeks putting something together that blew up in your face, didn't it? That you have Charles Perry and his pestering and his I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. No one asked you. No one fucking asked you. Weirdo. No one fucking asked you what you think. Any more than that guy was asked what he thought about her clothes. Everyone is disgusted by his conduct. Why aren't you? You're not all there, are you? Listen to this man. This guy is how everybody else thinks on the whole planet. You and your little group of 30 are wacko. The whole rest of the planet wants to barf at you.
Have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them. Especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to. But even when they're not, unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumbass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior.
8 years ago, I left. I left to get away from you. Your drama, you're sitting around, weirdo, perverting around, your mental illness, antisocial. I don't care what you want. I'm going to impose on you anyway. I don't care what the law says. I'm going to impose on you anyway. I'm going to violate you and make you feel raped anyway. I'm going to cause all kinds of problems and sit around and plan one tragedy after another tragedy after another tragedy after another. Anyway, I left to get away from you and that. In 8 years, I've known you 10. In 10 years, not one time have you gotten a date with me. I can't stand you. It doesn't go both ways. You want me, I don't want you back. I don't think you know how to get women to like you. Most men don't peep, they don't hack, They don't force themselves on women that don't want them. They move on. They find somebody that does. Just like he says. It's not cute. It's not sexy. It's disgusting. And a lot of people are greatly disturbed as to why you're not embarrassed by what you do and can't figure out that maybe that's why everyone doesn't act like that. So now we get another recording of this guy talking. I know who it was. It was somebody very high up in the state of Oklahoma, asking about why is she not in jail yet. Oh my God! Because didn't Charles Perry plan another false arrest? Yeah, he did. But there's another police department working on helping me not get violently subjugated with another fraud upon a court. Right? There's supposed to be an appeal in the Supreme Court of Oklahoma, and of course, par for the course, Mr. Perry wants that impeded. When you threaten somebody with a second false arrest while they're still in jail for the first, and every day thereafter, and there's a lot of recordings of him planning this way or that way, or jewelry scam or drug trafficking. Send a drug dealer in and have him ask her to ask that cop over there if he wants his drugs, and she'll go, "Oh, sure." Yeah, that didn't work out for you, did it? Arrest her for wearing socks during a lap dance, and we'll say it's prostitution, like Stormy Daniel. You had 100 different... let's frame her for a murder. I've never held a gun in my life. Let's collect cigarette butts from now and plant it on a murder from 30 years ago and hope everybody will just believe us and she's stupid. Right? Isn't that what you wanted to do? Over and over and over, and you get caught. Because everybody's deeply disgusted with you and disturbed by you, Mr. Perry. That's not in your little group, in your little club weirdo. There's a whole rest of the world out there that thinks you are nasty, repulsive. And they tell on ya, and we get information, and they're sick of you. And I'm going to tell you something, TPD. Whatever money he's paying you, it's not going to be enough. There's no... when you get to look somebody in the face and say, "You're safe now. We got the bad guy. He won't hurt you anymore." The look of happiness and joy and relief is priceless. I don't know why that's not of value to you, Richard. My life, Richard. Not my ringtone, sir. My cop, the guys that are actually protecting me, not TPD, they're pissed. The guys that got me the Fabian puzzle, Richard, they're really upset with you. They're very upset. Very, very, very mad right now. Mr. Perry pestered me all fucking day. Drive, typing in my phone. Oh my gosh. Get the fuck out of my phone. Mind your own business. You aren't asked what you think. You need to remember who the fuck you're talking to. Then he's typing in my phone. I'm fine. Didn't ask ya. I'm not fine. You're hacking my phone. Cloning it. You're peeping. You're causing one tragedy after another. And then when the thing in Sand Springs at my cousin's house, I guess you were trying to get me into Manford. You want to cause a friction between me and Chief Ridley, because I respect Chief Ridley. It's gaslighting, right? He's supposed to throw away the gift I bought. He's supposed to not accept her to throw it away. It's called gaslighting, Charles. It's fine. We wait till you're in jail, and then I'll give it to him. Then he can do what he wants with it his way. Do you understand? I'm not going to give it to him right now, because you're not going to butt into that. You want to gaslight me. It's duly noted for the record. Guess what? The other problem that you have is you guys all want information out of me. And there's another recording of one of y'all talking. We can't get her to talk to anybody for more than 10 minutes. She doesn't confide. She confides in, the cop's helping her. No one else. Because Charles had everybody going at her and going at her and going at her and going at her. She won't talk now. Not to anybody. She doesn't trust anybody. She'll trust them. Of course, they've saved my life from you more than once. How many times you wanted me to run off the road when it's raining? Give her a shot and tell her she has to have it, or she'll get when this faked up a medical emergency you wanted to stage with your hitman you thought you could use and it not be linked to you, except it was. Right after I come out and say that I'll help, I'm sorry. Right out after I came out really pushing that Mike was drugged, he didn't do it. Who is this that said, who is the, they don't tell me who it is. They'll just go listen to this and play part of a recording they get in. Who was it that said, here's the picture of her kid. He was hit like 3-4 times. Everybody walked away. Beer in his hand, didn't even slosh out. Nobody was killed. Now, here's a picture of Michael. You point out to me the injuries on him that looked like he was in a fight, and you couldn't do it. Whoever that was is brilliant. I love you. That was perfect. Now, Charles, I dare you to call around again, or take another call from a reporter and go, she's crazy. Do it again, you little weirdo. Do it again. I dare you. I dare you. Slander me again one more time. One of them argued with you. That's not what her doctor said. And by the way, I'm not seeing an injury on Mike that looks like he was in a fight. How did she know he was drugged before depositions were taken? Looks to me like she's not crazy, sir. Do it again. Lie about me one more time. I dare you. The rest of the planet sees you like this guy sees you. Get a grip on reality and get the fuck out of my life.
And you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public, it doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her, and you need to leave her alone. And this is bacon.
That is worth playing again.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
Listen to what he says. There's a reason other men do not do what you do. There's a reason it's illegal. I don't want you. You've had 8 years of rejection. You get told on and told on and told on and told on more than ever in your life. So I guess the plan, I'm sorry, I didn't finish. I have ADD. So sometimes I'll start a story and then get off on something else and never finish the first story. I apologize. Anyways, so it's not bad, but I have it a little bit. And so they wanted me to go to my relative's house. They had the taillights taken out of my car. Mr. Robertson and Mr. Perry called my school and said, hold up her loan money, which they did. My guys tell me, you changed programs so for it to be held up as normal, but not as long as they held it. They wanted it held after your car registration was due. So you couldn't re-register your car. They wanted them to send you into Manford to pick up something at the store. When you went into Manford to pick up something at the store, they wanted Manford police to pull you over. Also, they had one of their friends there, ready to steal your driver's license. So then when you go to your purse to get your driver's license, it's gone. And then they fuck with you because they know you like Chief Ridley, you respect Chief Ridley, and Chief Ridley likes you. They wanted you gaslighted. The main reason for that has nothing to do with me or Chief Ridley. It's all about Mike Neely being framed. Attempted murder and the frame up of Mike Neely and perjury after perjury after fraud after fraud after perjury in civil cases in his trial. Because murder in the first degree of a cop is a pretty serious fucking thing. And I'm going to tell you for the last damn time. Fuck off. You're caught. We are going to get him out. You've had every opportunity to get him out your way. You control it. And you do it. But you failed. So we're going to do it. You won't like how we do it anymore than when we quote you. Now, Mr. Perry, when you fuck with me, you get told on. When you fuck with me, you get told on. When you fuck with me, you get told on. Remember who it is you're talking to when you start bossing me around. And don't do it. Butt out of my life. You don't type in my phone, drive, or go, or whatever the fuck it is. Just be. Nope. You get the fuck out of my life. You comply with the law. You get out of my phone. You get out of my computer. You get your cameras off me. And you go fuck off. Today, right now. How many times was your crime caught before you met me? How many after? Use allegedly, apply the but-for and reasonable person standard, and we assert all constitutional rights. Mr. Perry, there's another police department on ya. Doesn't matter what TPD does, because they tell me a lot of times if TPD's going to do something for ya. Some of them are. Remember, 2 policemen talked to me in 2015. He wants us to just find a way to arrest you. I wrote a letter to the U.S. Attorney. I'm not going to pull it up again because I've pulled those documents up. They're out everywhere. They're on every fucking docket there is. What my letter said, Mr. Perry, shut up and get out. He likes to type in my computer when I do these. These are recorded. They're not live. He shouldn't know I'm doing that in order to type in my computer. He's got a butt in. He thinks I care what he thinks. Mr. Perry, how many different ways do I need to say, I don't care what you think? You were not asked. You know what you were asked to do? Comply with the law. Go be normal and leave me the fuck alone, because when you don't, you get told on. You know why you get told on? Because you piss me off. And you piss all the police off, 40 of us. 40 of them. There's one of me. 40 of me. 40 of them. One of me and a shrink. We got 25 investigatory orders granted today because you pestered me all fucking day. 25, sir. My guys do it legally. So, you have everybody, you have Charles Perry to thank for that. Take him to dinner. You got your order granted. Now prepare to have everything you say and do be heard and probably held against you in a court of law. Mr. Perry did that for you because he pestered me and told me what he thinks and told me what he wants all fucking day. In not just normal ways. Hacking, peeping, typing in my phone, typing in my computer. Ugh. Or he'll hire somebody to start telling me, call me or whatever, and I'm just like, oh my God. Call me or come see me where I am. Mr. Perry, you are a turnoff. You are a fat, blob, slob, ugly, nasty, gross turnoff. This man's opinion is most men's opinion, sir. Get a grip on reality. I don't like you. I moved not twice, actually. 4 times. I moved twice before I told any more than about 5 people what you were doing to me. I had moved twice before I went public with what you were doing to me. And I wasn't going to end up like Chandra Levy. 6 feet under or, killed. We're going to stage a medical emergency. And then we're going to have her, tell her that the person she helped had a virus. She needs a shot. And the hitman, I heard the recording. The hitman, how do you know the hitman didn't record you? The hitman said, what do I do if she won't take the shot? And you said, you make sure she takes the shot. You tell her she'll die if she doesn't. And when it kills her, we'll tell everybody it was just an unfortunate allergic reaction. That way it's not linked to me. But you were recorded, so it is. And you did it right after we found out Michael Neely was drugged. You're a serial killer, allegedly. So, when I was supposed to go to my family's house, they had this whole big thing planned. Apparently, they worked weeks for it, but they got in my wallet and I didn't have the money to go. And while I'm trying to figure all that out and fend off Mr. Perry's threats he's just typing in my phone all damn day, I'm telling my guys I can go do a couple of Uber Eat runs and make some money to get out there. And he goes, nope, you can't. You're going to stay home. They're going to hurt you. You stay home. You chill. Mr. Perry, shut up. The more you contact me, the more you peep and hack, the more information about your crime we get. When are you going to put it together? It's an easy correlation, cause and effect. When you fuck with me, you get caught. When you fuck with me, you get told on. When you fuck with me, you get found out. When you fuck with me, your crime's getting caught, sir, before you do it. I didn't go to Manford. Did I? Because you won't fuck off. The more you fuck with me, the more you get told on. The more you fuck with me, the more you get told on. The more you fuck with me, sir, the more you get told on. You never get a date. You're not going to get a date. You get told on because you're a criminal. Racketeering. RICO Act. Title 18 of the United States Code. Federal. When you fuck with me, you get told on. When you fuck with me, you get told on. No one is going to help you. Has anyone helped you since the McNamara email? You have any idea who it is these cops are? No, you don't. You guys have made all kinds of phone calls. TPD, had you done it right? Had you done something on the obstruction of justice, destruction of my evidence of attempted murder of me, Richard? Had you not given over my police report right to the domestic violence offender, you might be trusted and they might tell you who they are. They might call you. But since you didn't show yourself trustworthy, now what the fuck are they supposed to do? They're not going to get me killed. They're not going to get me killed. Mr. Perry, you're repulsive to me. You're repulsive to everyone. Everyone else thinks like that guy. They don't think like you. That's why most men don't do what you do. It's very disturbing that you're not embarrassed by this thing that you do. Sitting around perverting all day. It's a crime. It's disgusting. It's a sex crime. You're a sex offender, sir. You have no control. You certainly don't control my guys. They have power over you. They got that Fabian puzzle to me in jail. When I'm illegally incarcerated, they got that to me. They have power over you. That's how they find out every time you try to hurt me. They have power over you. You need to remember who it is you're talking to, sir, when you start fucking with me. So then I guess they had good deals. My former car dealer staked out all week, thinking I was going to go there. No one understands why they thought that. We don't know. My car registration renewal was done a day or two after the expiration. So it's done. I had to pay a late fee. It's done. So we don't know what the hell you guys were thinking. But apparently twice they tried to do something to me and my car, blah, blah, blah. Twice they got caught. So, also, I guess Mr. Perry wanted me to get new tires. I don't need new tires, sir. But he wanted me to get new tires. And then he was going to take my car. And do what with it, sir? This is like the 4th car you've tried to take. So, everyone knows, for some reason, you got some obsession with taking my car. You got some obsession with a second false arrest. You got some obsession with telling everybody, I'm not stalking her, she's just crazy. But now there's such a buildup, no one believes you. No one believes you. No one cares that you're fine or not fine or whatever. No one asked you. You know what you were asked to do? Leave me the fuck alone. This guy is how everybody else thinks.
Don't want
Stupid.
this. Please leave me alone.
Hey, men, leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them. Especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to, but even when they're not. Unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumbass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior, and you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her, and you need to leave her alone. And this is Bacon.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey, men, leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them. Especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to, but even when they're not. Unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumbass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior, and you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her, and you need to leave her alone. And this is Bacon.